Hello, welcome to This Thing's Got Problems. I'm Eric. And the thing that has problems today is this C10 here. And these doors that have been previously shaved-ish. And what I'm doing is unshaving. I mean, that's part. That's part. That I just pushed through. So it's not the best of welds. I gotta pop some holes and see if I can mount the door handle and if these doors are worth saving. Still undetermined. I don't know. I'd like to save them. I'd like to not spend more money in buying doors when I have some. So I guess we're gonna give that a shot. And then, yeah, I'm gonna try going forward to get you some more motorcycle how-tos. The work has been, we move shops, so that's why I haven't done any how-tos on Harley things and stuff like that. But I will get back to it, motorcycle guys, I will. But until then, we're gonna mess around with this thing. It's gotta get done at some point. I mean, look at that. That's starting to look like a thing, right? It's getting there. So, all right, let's get to work. I gotta dig through a box and see if I even have the handles. I could have sworn I've seen handles when we did the old unboxing video. It's been a while. I can't remember what the hell I recorded, but all right, let's dig in and find out. This one's got shiny things, so let's see what's in here, huh? All right, let's see what we got going on in the hefty box. What is... I don't know if that should have happened. Don't tell my wife. Oh, I see how it works. Yeah, I just ripped it right off. Let's get that back in. This is a brand new box, and I broke it already. Yep, because I'm an animal. There it goes. Hey, we're saved. Oh, it's not that easy, is it? Well, hello. I guess we're in business, huh? With the screws. All right. Do we have... We do. That's zip tied. That's a concern. How does that stay in there? Oh, no. Yeah, so someone just hammered on that. It's free now. I'm not sure I trust the old zip tie move. So now I at least need a handle. But I have something to go on for right now. Are these the same? They're not the same part. Oh, they wouldn't be the same part number, would they? Let me guess. The one I need for this door that I'm working on is going to be the one that's zip tied together. The one I need is zip tied together. Okay, well... We know a couple things. We know that zip ties fix a lot of stuff, but in this case, oh, they even popped the holes in there to hold that. That's fantastic. That's what I trust my life to. If emergency personnel need to open my door, no, I'm going to have to order a thing. But this is enough, I guess, to see if the hole I went and did all that, or that crap, if this will at least go in. And if this covers, I'll show you. Oh, hi. So this is what I'm talking about right here. This is that. This is what I was, beating on and prying and scraping and drilling and... All right, well, I guess that answers that question. This actually does kind of cover that really jacked up whatever they tried getting rid of the holes. So I apologize with it's cold out here, okay? We all make that sound. That shows some promise. Let me get in the camera. There I am. Let's try Yeah. That's a... Wait, what? Hold on a second. There's freaking things. What? There's stuff moving in there. Oh, hell. People. We're in business, I think. Haha. Oh, oof. This is tape from the 90s, I'm pretty sure. Not great stuff. Trying to... Oh, no. It helps that it's really cold. I don't even really know how this mechanism works. I haven't seen it not taped up. Well, how much is in there? Why? Today started off so promising. This is going to be a video of me fighting masking tape. From back when Metallica had short hair and albums called Load and Reload. Underrated, by the way. Well, it all works still. So there's a little latch down there. You pull that and then, you know, pull on the door and when it doesn't move. All right. And that, it really does. Here, let me show you in refocus here. Like, it's... I'm not... What? Am I drunk? Why can't... There we go. All the... It does get covered. So metal experts, of which I am not, do I... Hold on a second. I'm trying to operate this damn thing backwards. Anyways, am I... What am I doing? Do I just tack weld this back up and file it smooth so it's, you know, one solid piece where there's those layers right there? See what I'm talking about, guys? I'm just asking, you know. This, I have more hope. I have to drill that out. I have to drill this out. That, I mean, that's a mirror. We can figure that out later. This just popped out, and there's still, I mean, it wasn't even touched, which is awesome. And I got some files. I think I'm just going to do files instead of, you know, anything power, so I don't risk screwing it up even more, because I don't know how much the lock is going to cover. There's already this. Like right here, like what were you doing? Ouch. Hate these packages so freaking much. Yeah, go brand new. One of them. Here. Yes, sir. What are you, bent from the factory? That's okay. You might be all right. Where do you find your center, Eric? Find your center. Or close. There's some wiggle room. Just get it. Let's just, that's got, I don't know what that is. It's got something. Let's just see. That might not have been center. You see the inside. So, I've had one of these step bits for like 20 something years. It's at work. The thing is great. I love it. This thing I literally just took out of the package and it just broke right off. Was it cheap? No. Cheaply made? Yes. Is it of the chicken teriyaki variety? I'm probably most certain. Am I going to continue to just give it now because I'm pissed? Yeah, probably. Yep, probably. Yep. That'll do, pig. Oh, yeah. That'll do just fine. So there's that. All right, guys, so seriously, I know, ouch, I know I am not the only one running into this absolute bullshit. What, past 3 years, COVID years, I guess? What do you do? I mean, do I take it immediately? I just bought it, like the receipt's still warm. Do I immediately take it back and say, you know, tip broke off? Their response might be, cool, just go get another one. Or it could be, you did it wrong. That will do nothing but to serve to piss me off. But if I don't return it, I mean, Milwaukee, they're supposed to be good, right? That's why I didn't get, you know, Craftsman. That used to be good. We know it's now, you know, not good. It's of overseas origin. But I thought Milwaukee was good. So, I mean, do I just go back, again, and also take my time and go back and get something that's just going to break again? Or do I file the broken tip down and just use what I have left? I'm pissed off, all right? I don't know. What do you do in the comments if you could? If you don't take it back, they don't know it's crap, right? Does the store send it back to Milwaukee? Also, a thing they probably don't do. It's like when you buy these parts out of Summon or Jags, it's like, oh, doesn't fit. Okay, well, do you send it back if it was like $3? And if you don't send it back, do they know there's something wrong with it? Or do they just keep pumping out drag specialties for motorcycles are just as bad with that crap? I've had like clutch perches, the holes aren't even in the right spot. You got to send it back. Even though it's like $12, who cares? I'll just get another one. If you don't send it back, do they know there's something wrong? And if they do, and they just keep pumping this crap out, I mean, that's way worse. And I don't know, anyone building anything right now knows what I'm talking about. You don't trust buying anything. Say, well, I'm going to spend money on it, and I know it ain't going to work. Immediately, you know in the store, it's like, I'm getting this, and I know it's going to be a piece of shit. All right, rant over. Let's see if this handle goes in. Seriously, guys, I'm going to be mad about this now. And I know it's just like a $20 drill bit, but the fact that I had this other one in my toolbox forever and the thing works awesome and it hasn't dulled, and I've literally built choppers back when those were popular in like the mid-2000s with that drill bit, and it still goes strong now. And yet I buy this one right out of the package. Like, you watched how fast that thing just busted up. You saw it in real time. That's exactly how long it was out of the package. And I'm just feeling around. Where am I? Can't see anything. That feels sharp enough to be the thing I just drilled out. Aha! Gotcha, bitch. There we go. Let's get this back in here. Let's see. This will start, or if the angle's off. I'll feel something happening. The old shake there. Huh. Well, this might be crazy enough to work. Many places I have to dislocate my hand, and this one, not as many. It's the hole in the right spot. Yet to be seen. This one might take some wallering. Try to force things, guys. Sometimes if it ain't going, just give the part a little. Oh, this is going smooth. It's in. Huh. This went way too easy. I'm skeptical when something goes well. Oh, that's because this popped out and no, nothing lines up again. All right, well, what was I screwing into? If that's not... Okay, they're not exactly in the right spot. Not yet. Okay, gonna take a little... Oh, there I am. Gonna take a little wallering, I think, so... All right. But I think for purposes of what we're doing here, all right. Yeah, let's see if I can find a door lock. Yep. All right, guys, so I did a bit more wallering and got the screws in there loose. Obviously, I got to take that back out so we can kind of weld up that seam and make it right-ish, better, more gooder. But... all right, there is some hope to keeping this door, which would be good, you know, money-wise. Let's see if we can find a lock, which I don't necessarily need the lock in particular. I just want to make sure that hole is right. There we are. Let's see, what we got in here? Everything has body shop dust. Screws? All kinds of screws. Gotta be interior hardware. It's all smaller stuff. All right, hold on to that. Only because, as you know, we're learning, anything you buy new is going to be a pile of shit, I guess. What is... okay, that's the other side. How'd that even get back in there? It wasn't for me, I'll tell you that. You got rubbers. That is something. Wow, that's kind of cool. Dokoremi. Wow, we have an original lighter, people. I'm going to be limited as to the size of cigar I can light off of this bad boy, but I will. It will be a victory light. What? I missed all this with the unboxing video. Got an ignition there. Wait. Oh, here we are. This is what I'm looking for. I can show you. You want these. There I am in the camera. That helps to line up with those notches in that hole on the door skin. So I think, as long as that goes in, and those keep it from spinning, obviously, when you jam the key in there. And I have not seen keys, so I'm going to need new ones. But this will give me, you know, at least a guide as to where to file. And maybe I'll get lucky and just breathing on the welds, they'll fall off like everything else. All right. Oh, no, that's the one I looked at already. Cool. Plan. Look at this thing. Tag. Important. All right. All right, so let's get you in here. This is, you know, there's those little notches. That's what I was talking about. Throw it on the floor. That's fine. All right, let me set the camera up. Yeah. Hi again. So basically, yeah, just this way. You just need... imagine it goes like that somehow. But there's still plenty of weld here, and that's basically all I wanted was a guide as to, you know, if that's enough room or not, and to get that thing in there. If it's been too damaged, hopefully not. So, all right, I'm gonna bust some files out that I just bought that will break immediately, and then get pissed about it and rant some more. Ready, plan. Yep, Craftsman. I know what I just said about Craftsman and how it's hot garbage nowadays, but the price was right. Honestly, I probably have files better that I use for making my Star Trek model ships. I'm not even kidding about that. So, that seems fine. That gap seems huge for what I'm seeing on these locks. This is a horrible sound. So, I might go to time lapse to spare you the shriek that comes from this tool on sheet metal. Plan? Plan. And we're in. So, I mean, it does this, but it does get caught and stop, and I don't know once it's all connected if it's more solder, but I guess we'll find that out. So far, though, there's some hope. Oh, that other door, though, that thing is fully body worked, and that is going to be a damn nightmare. Why do I do this to myself? How much are doors again? Might just do that. Feels like sandwich time, like it's lunch. So I guess for some positive news, the files didn't break the moment I took them out of their dumb little package. So there's a positive. Oh, there's that dumb bit again, staring me in the face. All right, so I think, other than, you know, whatever the F is going on down here, which I might just take off and get one of those patch panels for, which I saw, they come up to like the body line, I think. I gotta go back and look. They do sell something for that though, and this looks homemade, and it might be okay. I don't know, it might not. Maybe it is, does it even look right? I don't know. Body shop guys? What do you think? Should I just get a patch panel? I feel like I should get a patch panel. But I think for this one, we're gonna set this guy aside, and I'm gonna have to go into the basement and drag the fully bodyworked one up and make some dust. Really wish I had keys for this thing, just because, not because I would want to rock, you know, old keys that are probably worn out and smoothed over, but just to have the original keys for this thing from, you know, 68 would be cool. And then I could, you know, at least try the door lock and see if I'm anywhere in the ballpark of where that should be sitting. But, I mean, I do have enough stuff here, so. All right, I think lunchtime, walk the dog, hang out with the wife, come back with the other door. Okay. Yeah. Ow. These are light. Whew. Here we go again, round 2. Glad I put those in the basement. They're not at all heavy. So here's what we're working with on this guy. Yeah, fully finished. So, that sucks. Yeah, I get it. As I mentioned, I used to build choppers. Impractical. You did most of what you did for looks. And they were fun. A lot like, you know, shaving your doors, shaving off bumpers, shaving, you know, smoothing out lights, changing lights. I'm a mini truck guy, you know, born and bred. So S10s with Cadillac taillights in the bed, you know, that was a thing you did. But at a certain point, you again, if it's a daily and we're building this for my wife, if anything were to happen, I want emergency personnel to be able to open the door and not have to feel around the fender for whatever little grab cable or whatever rig is there to get a door open. They're not going to know. It's going to be, if there's panic, brains firing on, muscle memory, you're doing this and there ain't nothing to grab. So I don't want it like that. I want it like what we just did over there. So I guess, we're just going to have to see what's under there. I'm going to tell you, Southeast Wisconsin right now, the weather is not bad. This could be way worse for the beginning of December. Time to give her. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all ever have jawbreakers as a kid? All the layers. One seems to be harder than the next. It's dusty in here. What happened? Harbor Freight, 80 grit paper. It never clogs at all. Get it somewhat lined up. And go. I gotta tell you, I'm not feeling good about this. This might have actually been a really good job. Ugh, that sucks. I might have to open this door. Bodywork archaeology. So, we're getting somewhere. You at least feel it now. What I never checked was the inside of the door to see if this is like that guy where the original bodywork was still there. And if that was cut out or not. If that was cut out, that is going to friggin' suck. All right, so I did just check the other side. It looks like it's all still intact. Looks like the same type of plate they used on that door from the inside to do the lock. That's all the same. So there's some hope. Although finding the outline and where to cut on this is going to be challenging at best. I guess continue on with the sander until I have a more defined line. I don't know. Has anyone ever unshaved a door before? There's probably a reason why it's not done. Well, so here's what we got going on here. More defined welds that I think I can work with. If I just go low and slow with the Dremel. This looks like it was done from the inside, like that guy was. So I'm going to hope I can just pry that back the other way and not screw up, you know, those marks, those little, whatever those are called, you know, for the lock, to keep it from twisting. Yep, here we go. Okay, see that? That's right there. That's what I call hope. This might actually, yeah. I mean, this might work. Ow. I came up with a system. Seems to be working. Here, let me show you. So I got this specialty tool. It's a paint can opener. You get them free. And I pried it in there once I add an opening so I can, as I cut, it's not going to focus any better than that. As I cut, it's kind of like popping, and I'm seeing the seam, and I can just keep following as that goes, and hopefully not screw up the actual door skin, and I'm just jacking up that thing right there. This is the most important part, I would say. If this is cool, because as you can see over here, everything else gets kind of covered by the handle. So that's the goal. This part right here. Conserve hand dip and door thing. Freedom! Sweet freedom! Well, I guess the moment of truth, huh? You can get like really precise with a Dremel. Not Dremel, fake Dremel. But I need to do more. Hold the camera straight, dummy. There you go. You big dummy. Huh. All right then. Well, I am not a body man, but I'm fairly certain you're supposed to cut that out and just make this all, you know, one piece. And then you can spray both sides and not have a place for moisture to collect. So that is some good news because, yeah, I can just smooth that out. Just a little flap disc probably. And then work on the lock and drill the holes again. And then I think I'm gonna have to fire up the welder and go zzz, 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 and, you know, clean it up, file it down. But I think we're gonna be okay. It's cold out here. All right, guys, so that feels like a win. And I think I'm going to call it on that point right there. Come out here tomorrow, maybe. It's supposed to snow, so I'm not sure what else I'm gonna do. But as far as this video goes, I think you guys are probably done seeing me mess with these doors. Gotta get a gas tank for the MIG welder because money-wise, I mean, patch panels they're cheap. And that can keep us rolling through the winter. And yeah, thanks for sticking by us and checking out what's going on with this truck. We're not like the other shows. I don't have a fleet of things to rotate in and out. It's just this and the motorcycle stuff. And that will be coming back soon, the little 10-minute how-to videos of motorcycle things. Maybe I'll do beginning to end, full kind of detail restoration deal type things. But as far as this truck goes, it's going to be in real time. As we have money, as we have time to do it, that's how we're going to do it. And yeah, thanks for subscribing. It's getting cold enough to where my mouth's not working. Thanks for subscribing, liking, and yeah, again, commenting. The Chinese tools, you know, disguised as American tools with the names that we all know and love that are now betraying us. What the hell? Return them, complain. Who do you even complain to? You go on their Twitter account? Oh, I don't know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.